Courthouse, where we're all listening to Dr. Conrad Murry's voice on tape. It's an interview done with investigators 2 days after Michael Jackson's death. Some emotional stuff as he talked about breaking the news to Michael's mom, Catherine, how heartbroken the kids were, especially Paris. Now he's talking about the drug given to Michael Jackson. I'm following along with the transcript. Obviously, I got an unfair advantage here, and I'll fill you in on any spots that are tough to hear. So let's go back in and listen. Listen intently.
Latanoprost.
How do you spell it?
Latanoprost. It's an eye drop solution usually used for glaucoma.
Is it so it's called Opcon A?
I don't know. Well, it didn't have any brand name. It just said Latanoprost on it.
Is it over the counter?
No. No, it's prescribed.
If it's a prescribed agent, I don't know about that.
Any problems with his eyes?
Exolatin.
What's it?
Exolatin.
Oh, that's somebody else gave him that.
Okay.
Yeah, Exolatin. Right?
Whatever.
Yeah.
These guys.
Well, that's interesting too because he never had seen an ophthalmologist. I was trying to
It
take.
came in 3 vials.
Really?
Yeah, 3 glass vials filled with liquid that you could use a dropper or you could use a syringe. But it is a prescribable one, but there wasn't the name of the doctor who's prescribed it. So.
Surprise, surprise.
Okay.
Let's talk about that a little bit because that's again another surprise for me. That's why I don't know exactly all that he has available to him. Mr. Jackson, I scheduled an appointment with Dr. Devan, somebody from UCLA, known to be very good at radio keratotomy surgery for the eyes. Recently, because Mr. Jackson buys these readers over the counter, he has magnification glass. He
Work great.
He can.
You use one, you just replace it.
He has magnification glass. His eyesight was very, very bad. I decided to figure out he could be legally blind. His eyes was also very red. I asked him about glaucoma to see, because I'm trying to take care of him in general. And he says no, he doesn't have any glaucoma. And even when I spoke to him at that time, he never told me he was seeing a doctor that had given him any substance like that for the eyes. Just last week, I got this doctor from UCLA to see him. Last Sunday, they were going to open their clinic to do a complete dilation, look in the back of his eyes, check his fundus, and see what was happening, and see if they were going to give him any monocular vision or contacts, because I was worried that when he was in England, if you're not seen on the stage and all the bright lights, maybe you can fall it yourself. So I encouraged them and him to have the eye examination. That eye examination was hopefully scheduled for last Monday.
So he had agreed to it?
He agreed to do it. But it never happened. I still have an email from the doctor asking me to call and reschedule it. And one thing or the other led to that being put off. But his team, his production team, agreed that, it's something that he should have done. So I was trying to find out issues with Mr. Jackson and trying to address them in a gradual way overall to help him. And that was one of the things I discovered. So that medication was a surprise.
How about Balisone?
Balisone?
Yeah, it's a steroid cream.
Almost like a Vaseline.
Oh, no, I didn't know about that.
Okay.
No,
For like some type of inflammation of skin.
Well, I'm told that Dr. Klein is maybe a dermatologist. I don't know. But his production team had said to me recently that his worst days on the set is when he had gone to Dr. Klein's office, which is about 3 times a week. And when he came back, he was basically wasted and required at least 24 hours for recovery. Now,
Is that Arnold Klein?
I don't remember. K-L-E-I-N.
Beverly Hills?
Yeah, Beverly Hills. So I wasn't certain, again, why he never shared with me. If you want me to be your team and overlook things for you, why would he have shared with me the fact that he was seeing a dermatologist or another doctor for any kind of treatment? That he did not share. The only time I got hold of the activity trying to get into the clinic That day when he said he had to go, it was very important. He was insisting on that. That's when he called around and went to that place house with Jason and tried to see if he could be squeezed in.
How about Benequin?
Benequin, yes.
Okay. Someday you. What is it?
Benequin, 20%.
What is it? What does it do?
It's a cream made for bleaching or permanently removing spots that will accumulate on the skin. Like, for example, if one has vertigo and you have blemishes on your skin, like dark and white spots that will develop, you can use Benequin. It takes about 9 months of therapy. It's a very safe agent, and it can permanently remove the spot.
And we already covered the prior injection marks. That was something that you noticed yourself in your examination, and caused for his veins to harden and make it more difficult to find.
Phlebitis.
Yeah.
That's another reason why I thought his cause of death could have been a pulmonary embolism or a blood clot migrating to his lungs.
Produces irreversible depigmentation.
That's why I said permanent.
Can't get tell.
Now he also had something called hydroquinone, which is 8% cream, which is used for temporary removal of spots. It works more quickly, but it's not permanent. So, he would use both in case there was a blemish. He would follow the 8% with the 20%. And, when the spot went away, he would then try to continue using the other one, so it doesn't help.
We found a small portion of marijuana in his room. Did you know him to be a smoker?
No. Marijuana?
Which room? The one that you don't go into, or?
Yeah, the one you stay out of.
Yeah, don't know.
Wow. No. He denied so clearly. I felt, now that I'm finding out all of these things and it's piece by piece, I give Mr. Jackson love. I was his friend. I cared about him. I tried to help him. That's all I was trying to do. And I feel let down to know that, he would be using things like that.
Well, the marijuana we found was old.
If you're only brushing, add Listerine